We welcome you to an Ag Market Update here on the Down on the Farm Radio Network. It's brought to you by the folks at D&D Farm and Ranch on Interstate 10 in Seguin and on the web at ddtexasoutfitters.com. Now let's go to news we can use from the Texas Farm Bureau Radio Network.
Cotton condition. I'm Jessica Dolmel with the afternoon update on the Texas Farm Bureau Radio Network. U.S. cotton conditions declined over the past week, according to USDA meteorologist Brad Rippey.
Current number is 43% good to excellent, 13% very poor to poor. A week ago, the good to excellent rating was slightly higher at 44%, but the very poor to poor rating was considerably lower at just 8%. We are seeing some significant condition issues in several areas. First of all, the northern Delta, Missouri, where it's been too wet, 38% of the crop rated very poor to poor. Also too wet in parts of South Carolina. 1/4 of South Carolina's cotton rated very poor to poor. In Texas, it's the opposite problem.
17% of Texas cotton is currently rated very poor to poor due to drought conditions, according to Rippey.
Texas Farm Bureau Insurance has protected fellow Texans with auto, home, health, and life insurance since 1952. With more than 260,000 square miles of land and 27 million people, that's a lot to cover. Whether you're wrangling cattle or wrangling kids, we're proud to protect Texans in all Texan ways of life.
Visit Texas Farm Bureau Insurance today at tfbinsurance.com to get insurance for Texans by Texans. Coverage and discounts are subject to qualifications and policy terms and may vary by situation.
In Texas, there's pea-size hail and baseball-size hail. Guess which one hit our house? We didn't even know where to begin, but we called our Texas Farm Bureau insurance agent, and he was so reassuring. He knew exactly what to do to get our house back into shape and our lives back to normal. Now, we're even more thankful for the roof over our heads.
Visit Texas Farm Bureau Insurance today at tfbinsurance.com to insure your home for Texas-size weather. Coverage and discounts are subject to qualifications and policy terms and may vary by situation.
For the Texas Farm Bureau Radio Network, I'm Jessica Dolmel.
Thank you, Jessica. Well, the stock market has been down all day. In fact, the last time I took a look, it was down 1,500. Most of that due to coronavirus woes. Taking a look at the grain markets this afternoon, July corn up 3.5 at 329, soybeans up a half point, 866, July wheat down 7 at 499, KC wheat down a dime at 447. West Texas crude oil down $3.60 at 35.98. August gold up 18 at 17.39. Live cattle futures down a nickel at 96.45. Feeder cattle down 50 cents at 132.17. Number 2 July cotton off 83 cents at 59.49. That's the December contract. If you're going to make a trade, make sure you call your broker first, as the market is always changing. These futures that we give you here on Down on the Farm are simply a snapshot of what the market is doing at the time of our report. We'll be right back with a livestock market report from my good friend Larry Marble right after this message from one of our fine Down on the Farm radio sponsors.
McCoys.com, McCoys Building Supply, still family owned, strong, growing, and relevant for our ag community. Farm and ranch panels and gates, field fencing, welded wire panels, barbed wire and electric fencing. Shop online and find products and the store near you at McCoys.com.
We're talking with Scott Stanislav, technical agronomist for DeKalb, Asgrow, and Delta Pine. And Scott, I know you've been getting some calls recently on northern corn leaf blight here in South Texas.
Luckily, a lot of our genetics are fairly tolerant to it to begin with, and so a lot of what I've been hearing has actually been out in the competition, but growers that have DeKalb corn need to also be just checking their fields if they're hearing about it locally.
Well, what can they look for and decide when they need to use a fungicide, Scott?
If you start seeing those cigar-shaped lesions lower down in the plant, that's typical of northern corn leaf blight. Really, the key factor on pulling a trigger on whether or not you need a fungicide is looking for those lesions, and basically if they are present on the third leaf below the ear or higher on basically 50% of the plants at tasseling, you really need to think about putting out a good fungicide that has both a triazole and a strobilurin in it.
Scott Stanislav, technical agronomist for DeKalb, Asgrow, and Delta Pine in South Texas.
Time now for a livestock market update here on Down on the Farm Radio. Let's go now to Larry Marble.
We're on the line with Jim Wheeler, Madison Livestock Pleasant. And Jim, how'd our Tuesday sale turn out?
Well, we ended up with 350 Market was probably steady. The light cattle looked a little bit cheaper, but, they were really bloomy. We're getting lots of the new crop calves coming in now on the lighter end.
Right.
But they did pick the cow market back up to $1.30 though this week, so
well, good.
That helped.
Let's walk the pins.
All right, ended up with 350 head, 163 were steers, 106 heifers, 44 cows, and 11 bulls. Steer side, 2 to 3 weights, $1.40 to $1.66. Heifers were $1.20 to $1.42. 3 to 4 weight steers, $1.35 to $1.55. Heifers were $1.20 to $1.38. 4 to 5 weight steers, $1.25 to $1.50. Heifers were $1.15 to $1.33. 5 to 6 weight steers, $1.15 to $1.36. Heifers were $1.05 to $1.27. 6, 7 weight steers, $1.05 to $1.28. Heifers were $1 to $1.16. 7 to 8 weight steers, $1 to $1.18. Heifers were $85 to $1.02. And 8 to 9 weight steers, $85 to $1, and the heifers were $65 to $89.
What'd the cows have on them?
They had $1.30 on them. I think it was $8 up from Monday's sale. Best packer cow brought $70. Best bull brought $95. Had a few bred cows. They brought anywhere from $600 to $900, and we did not have any pairs Tuesday.
What do you know for next week?
I imagine we'll have another 300 to 400 next week. If it's as hot as it was Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, everything may start turning. You never can tell.
Yep.
It sure is nice up here now, though.
Yeah, cool mornings. What we're kind of expecting.
It was beautiful today.
Yep. Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
Reach us at 830-281-2516.
McCoys.com. McCoy's Building Supply. Still family owned. Strong, growing, and relevant for our ag community. Farm and ranch panels and gates. Field fencing. Welded wire panels. Barbed wire and electric fencing. Shop online and find products and the store near you at McCoys.com. We're on the line with Kelly Thigpen, Pearsall Livestock. Kelly, how did the sale go?
Had a good sale today, Larry. Ended up with 325 head of cattle. Looked like the packer cow and bull market today was pretty well steady with what it was last week. I know, end of the week last week they had taken some money off and they ended up putting it back on. So I really didn't see any change in our market from week to week. I guess 70 cents on the best cow and the low 90s on the best bull. On the calf and yearling deal, it was wanting to be a little bit cheaper, looked like today. A lot of it was quality. Just didn't have a whole lot of really good calves with condition on them. They're, a lot of these calves are short coming to town pretty fast. But anyway, it looked like they were probably $2-3 lower. Not a whole lot, but it was just wanting to be a little bit softer. But thought we got along good. 325 head.
Now, you've got the special this weekend?
Yes, sir. Got the special sale coming up on Saturday, and we've got a lot of really nice cattle consigned to that. We'll have over 300 pairs at that sale. Brayfords, Brangus, just good crossbreds, quite a few Brahman pairs going to be in the sale. And then we've got a really nice selection of fall calving cows, crossbreds, Brangus, some F1s, a few bulls, not a whole lot of bulls. We've got 6 or 8 really nice Charolais bulls and a Brangus bull or 2. So if anybody needs any of that kind of stuff, they sure need to come see us on Saturday. Tell everybody how to contact you. You can call us there at the office, 830-334-3653. My mobile number is 830-334-1047. They can find listings for the website there at PearsallLivestock.com. I'm Larry Marble from Down on the Farm, and we're with Levi Anderson. Levi, the Stay Tough product is a great seller at D&D, and you've got some high fence specials, don't you?
Absolutely, Larry. We have 2096 deer wire that we're running on special for $349 this spring. It's going to be good through the end of June or while supplies last.
Tell everyone how to get a hold of you for this particular product at D&D.
You can reach one of our friendly staff here at the store, 830-379-7340.
We appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you, kind sir.
Looking now at the port grains, courtesy of John Tuggle, 800-288-4453 to market your grain at the port. Milo delivered to Corpus Christi in June, D's plus 85, 762. Houston, D's plus 110, 806. Number 2 or better yellow corn delivered to Corpus, July plus 60, 386. Progresso, July plus 50, 381. Hard red winter wheat, Corpus Christi, June delivery, July plus 85, 542. Houston, July plus 120, 577. And soybeans, Houston, June, July delivery, July less 55, 810. That is all of our time for now. Remember, for livestock market reports, podcast of our shows, and more, you can visit our webpage at downonthefarmradio.com. Have a great